Before we begin, if you enjoy real-life relationship stories, moral dilemmas, and quiet confessions told after dark, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss future stories. Now let me ask you something. Am I the asshole for leaving my husband after I discovered he used my money to fund his affair? Listen carefully, because this wasn't just cheating. This was calculated. I never imagined I'd be sharing my life like this, especially not online. But I need perspective. Maybe even validation. I'm 34 years old. My husband Daniel is 36. We were together for 10 years and married for 7. I work in finance here in Accra. Long hours, high pressure, but the pay is good. I've always been the primary breadwinner. Daniel, on the other hand, works inconsistently. He jumps from one business idea to another, always searching for something that excites him, always claiming nothing ever feels fulfilling enough. For most of our marriage, I handled everything. Rent for our apartment in Lebone, utilities, groceries, school fees for my niece who lived with us, even extended family support when needed. I didn't complain. I thought this was marriage. I thought this was what it meant to build a household together. In the beginning, it actually felt balanced. Daniel cooked. He helped with chores. He ran errands. I'd come home from Ridge Tower exhausted and dinner would be ready. He'd sit with me, listen to my stories, tell me how proud he was of me. "You're amazing," he'd say. "I'm so proud of you." And I believed him. But about 3 years ago, something changed. Daniel grew restless. "I feel stuck," he'd say while I reviewed client accounts late into the night. "You're always working. I feel like I don't even exist in this marriage." I told myself it was stress. I wanted to be understanding. I wanted to support him. That's when the small things started adding up. Uber rides late at night, expensive dinners at Santoku and Sky Bar, gifts for friends and networking events I never heard about. One day, I noticed a hotel charge in Osu. When I asked him about it, he laughed. "Relax," he said. "It was just a weekend out with the boys." I let it go. Then the nights out increased. Business meetings in Lebone, networking events in Osu, catching up with old friends in East Legon. His phone was always face down. He stopped laughing at my jokes. He became distant, irritable. One Saturday, he told me he was attending a work conference in Tama. I stayed home that evening feeling restless, uneasy, like something wasn't right. Then I saw it. His WhatsApp status was active, photos from a club in Osu, and tagged beside him, a woman I had never seen before. My heart dropped. I checked his email. I don't even know why. Curiosity? Fear? Hope? And there it was. Messages, plans, trips, hotel reservations. He had been cheating. For months. That night, I confronted him. "Why?" I asked, my hands shaking. He looked at me, calm, almost rehearsed. "I needed excitement," he said. "You're always working. I needed someone who made me feel alive." I laughed bitterly. "So you spent my money to feel alive?" He shrugged. "You wouldn't understand." That was the moment everything shattered. This wasn't just cheating. This was betrayal. This was using my salary, my effort, to fund his affair. I told him to leave. I froze our joint accounts, cut off his access. He begged, promised therapy, promised change, but I knew better. Then the lies escalated. 2 weeks later, the other woman contacted me. She claimed she was pregnant. She said Daniel promised her a future, promised he would leave me. I confronted him again. This time, he swore on his health, claimed the stress from our separation triggered a serious illness. I went to see him. I brought groceries from Marina Mall, medicine from my pharmacy in Osu. Because despite everything, I still wanted to believe he wasn't completely heartless. But it got worse. Our lawyer uncovered hidden debts, credit cards, personal loans, unpaid bills. My money had funded his lifestyle. His affair, his lies, the pregnancy, fake, the illness, exaggerated. Every tear, every plea, calculated. I later discovered he had even coached the other woman on how to maintain the pregnancy lie. That's when it hit me. He never loved me. Not really. I was a bank, a caretaker, a safety net. He planned this betrayal meticulously. I walked away. I filed for divorce. I shared evidence with family and friends, screenshots, bank records, messages. People stopped defending him. Even the other woman admitted she'd been deceived. Daniel's world crumbled. Months later, he has nothing. He calls me cold, heartless. Some people even ask if I should have forgiven him. So, am I the asshole for cutting him off completely after discovering he used my money to fund his affair, orchestrated lies to manipulate me?